Oh boy, this is so nice. I bought my first pair of skins maybe 20 years or so ago and actually gave them to a friend that still uses them today. But they're not new anymore, but they still work. So just to say that a pair of skin can last a really long time if you take care of them really good. For your skins to last at least 5 years, you need to follow these simple rules. So rule number 1 is make sure that you are careful about where you step. If you step on rocks, on roots, tree trunks, whatever, well, first it can tear your skins. This is quite rare, but it can happen. But most likely it will just get some hair out of the skin and they will become less and less efficient. So most of the time, the way I get my skins to be damaged is over some trees like that you can't really see. And when I'm going over, the edge will dig into the bark. The second thing is the skin glue. It needs to be as clean as possible. It's very easy to introduce debris and it's really hard to remove it. All right, so at the end of the day, sometimes, or even during the day, if I was unlucky and I stepped over some debris, right here I got like a real big problem that if I remove it now, at the end of the day, it's not gonna be a big deal. The skin is still cold, so it's not super tacky. And so if I do that every time there's a problem, it's gonna be way easier to solve. So I like using my knife. You could use like tweezers as well for some pine needles. But for bark, you just take the tip and remove it. If you don't do it now, there's a chance that it's gonna spread all over the skin, and then the skin is not gonna glue as well as before. So take the time, remove every big problems that you see. You don't have to go crazy, but for sure, like this is like a major one that I want to get rid of. Rule number 3, this is a really like a must. You never hang to dry your skins directly above a heat source, a stove, a heater. This is like, you can't do that. The glue will just drip and you'll ruin your glue for sure. If you want to know how to dry your skins after or to store them for the summer, what type of skins to choose, you can check this video that I made on the subject. And then the 4th rule is just a general sense to make you understand that the glue will react differently according to the weather, according to your climate that you're in. So the weather that I'm in today, like cloudy, not so cold, but really humid with that snow, will affect differently the skin's glue, its efficiency, than if I'm on a cold, dry climate, if it's raining, if it's spring. So all these different conditions will introduce different way of taking care of your skins. Pro tip. So I don't use a bag to store my skins during the day. And be really mindful on where you put them in your bag or inside your jacket. Keep your pockets clean. Or Charles is always complaining that he has a lot of gum wraps in his pocket and then it gets into his skin. So pro tip, be careful on where you put your skins during the day.